is actually not a bad farm triangle, so I might do that. It's also a really good other thing. So we'll place the commercial hub here, but we're probably going to work on the Granary Watermill Monument, and in particular the Renaissance walls first. Okay. America, it looks like they built a settler. They're looking to settle a new city. I have to be careful about that in case they try to settle right near me. There's no open spots in my terrain, so that's fine. We're going to chop here. We are going to go here. We are going to purchase this. We do have the gold for that. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and build a mine there, but go to the next turn. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so key points. We need to get the steel, in particular, because we need the Eiffel Tower. It seems like a reasonable deal. 2 for 1 with a bit of gold on top for me. Let me double check the great people. This is the great person that I need. I need to spend the money on this because I need him to be able to build the Eiffel Tower in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm going to buy him. I'm glad I checked that. That could have been disastrous for my game if I hadn't checked that. Eiffel Tower is going to be built in my capital. Let's get a pin down. We will put the Eiffel right there. Let's get the university. We need all the gold we can get. We're going to chop here to speed up these walls. We are going to keep you around. I'm just going to just hang around here. Lumber mills all along this river are like the best move I have here. Alright. Things are coming along nicely. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know. One thing, though, I have seen people complain about, and I have to say I agree with this, is that I don't like how, if you can see on the map, see this little bit here, it might be hard to see, but the map actually uses water as if it was land, which makes the game look really blobby. I wish it was just didn't count water borders, or maybe like change the color of them. So we have currently room for 2 archaeologists. We're going to get started on those in my capital. Now, they'll take 11 turns to build, but I want to purchase them. They are 1,600 to purchase, but they're absolutely worth it, especially as England. Now, there's a really, really important, great scientist that we need to get, and I think she comes in the modern era. She is it's either modern or atomic, and she gives you a bunch of science and double tourism from these things, whatever you call them, relics, antiquity, artifacts. We're going to build another spy. Alright, there goes Kabul. Oh well. We'll rebuild that mine. So conservation in 14 turns, which is really key because that gives us something to spend our faith on. We also are going to need builders in position, in particular in Stoke-upon-Trent. I need to get these turned into forests. In fact, I need to check the appeal of these. So yeah, if I can get forests on here, this will be fine. It'll be totally fine. Here might be a little bit more difficult. I'll probably have to kill one of these mines to get extra thing. Although I could probably kill both of these and be just fine. Turn them into forested tiles to get the extra tourism. So you need to get over towards the Eiffel Tower position right there. It would have been nice to get the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, I think it is. That gives you extra engineer charges. It usually is pretty helpful if you're going for a culture game. I just didn't have an opportunity to get it this game, so it is what it is. You have to live without it. Alright, there's a bunch of gold. Nice, we're stealing gold. That's going to continue to help us. We're going to start collecting these. I'm going to purchase another archaeologist. You're going to hang out there. In fact, you actually have a build chart, so you can come up here and get prepped. You go ahead and keep stealing money from me. You are going to go ahead and operate at a higher level. We'll go to the next turn. We're probably going to miss to get a Dark Age this era, but that's fine. I'm going to put you to sleep until I'm building the Eiffel Tower. How long away the Eiffel Tower is? Not too long. Shouldn't be a problem. Industrial era ends in 3 turns. We need to get this done. This city just really lacks production. It's actually pretty devastatingly bad. We're going to need a builder over here to build forests. Archaeologist, where can you go? Let's go steal them from Teddy. You're hanging on here to drop forests. You are going to extract that. Choose the artifact. I'll take a barbarian artifact for now. Love this game because you can still win in this situation. Oh, for sure, dude. This is winnable. It's just it's a little bit tough because I've made some poor decisions and investments of my time. But it's not the end of the world. Claim a great person. We are going to claim great writing.
Villains.
Let's get these moved around a bit. Want to make sure that I still have Babylon on my side because that's where a lot of my science is going to start coming from throughout the game. This city is just, again, just continuing to build builders. It's just a source of builders for my empire. We're going to chop there. That'll get that library done a little bit quicker. You're going to wait there. You are going to look for more of these. Run down there. Grab that one. There's another one up here that you can get. Do you have the policy card with the production bonus for Modern Era Wonders? I think that comes at... It's one of these up here somewhere. I want to say it is urbanization or civil engineering. Yeah, here. So we probably will have that. It can be hard to tell. Let's grab that university. We want the science. The city has really terrible production. It's not the end of the world though, because it won't always have terrible production. Actually, you should be improving that of all tiles. We'll go ahead and build another great work of writing. You're doing theater square festivals, which is really, really great. 8 turns until conservation. That's really nice. 2 turns until a spy. The city is having loyalty problems. I don't know who it's going to flip to. I hope it flips to me, although it's unlikely to flip to me because I'm only in a normal age. Alright, we're continuing to steal gold. Now we're in a dark age. I'm going to take Wish You Were Here because I do plan on extracting a certain amount of artifacts. Go there, extract there. That'll get me some era score. I'm going to take a Teddy Roosevelt one. We'll go to the next turn. Unit needs orders. You get up here and extract there. Nice. I'm going to take a Cyrus artifact. A really powerful thing about England is if you just fill up a museum, it gets themed. Pedro just declared war on me, which doesn't make any sense because I don't even know where he is on the map. Not sure how... Oh, he declared war on China. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab in here in my capital. We're going to need more builders to start turning my land into national parks and stuff. So builders are going to be a big part of our mid-game. Let's get these medieval walls up. I can purchase another archaeologist in here soon. Let's keep sending envoys. I definitely need to be suzerain of this guy in order to maintain that cultural advantage that I have. That's giving me extra, it's giving me an extra 10 science, which is pretty significant at this point in the game. Get up here, grab that. Unit needs orders. Spy here. We're going to spy on Persia, probably. Yeah, Persia is the best target. So, Zranka... Yeah, Zranka is my best spot. It's not a great spot, but it's my best one. Alright, you're hanging out there, you're waiting for conservation. You already got this one. I need another thing. Go grab that one. Chop here. Put a mine on it. Why does it get science from writing? Babylon City State bonus, yep. Pretty much. Babylon gives you +2 science from great works of art, +1 science from each relic and artifact too. So that's pretty important for me to keep that. Because I don't have a whole lot of campuses. It's actually partially why I didn't build many campuses, because I was banking on having Babylon. And hopefully that turns out okay for me. It's entirely possible for me to lose this game, but I think it's entirely possible for me to win as well. It's just going to be a little bit of a toughie thing to pull off. Hey, nice to meet you. Okay, take a Qin Shi Huang. we are going to start stealing gold from our allies because we need to fuel our economy with the gold that we steal from them. Looks like he already has AT crew infantry. It's entirely possible that he could win through science here. He already has rocketry. He doesn't have a spaceport built though. So that's something worth keeping in mind. I might have to start pillaging his spaceports to buy myself time. Looks like we are going to recruit a great person. We are going to continue to trade with Washington. We are going to generate great works. Very nice. Art Museum in Sheffield. Did you get down there? Do your job. 2 more turns until conservation. Keep shooting this guy. Help him out. You can place a forest here. You move down 1 tile. We can get this relic as well. Artifact, rather. Alright, let's go ahead and take this artifact here. Choose artifact. I will take a Victoria artifact just for the fun. So we have a diverse set of artifacts. It doesn't really matter when you're playing England which types you have. All that matters is, you know, you fill them up. Successfully acquired more gold. Now we can buy another archaeologist in this city. We can use that to get more relics, artifacts, whatever. Get up there. You, 1 more turn until that guy. Let's continue to steal gold from my ally. 1 more turn for you. Go here, extract that, choose artifact. We'll take a Teddy one. So that should be this filled out now. We lost suzerainty of Babylon. To get that back. Teddy, please stop fighting me for this. It's like really critical that I have that science. It's like so much science right now. 12 science from a an archaeological museum. It's like incredible. Probably not really worth it to build campuses. If I had just focused on that, I would have gotten a lot more, but it is what it is. We're going to immediately start purchasing naturalists to make national parks. Or yeah, conservationists, whatever they're called. Right, so plant woods. Plant woods. This is now a really high appeal place. You are going to go... These relics can be sometimes hard to see. Sometimes I miss them. We're losing loyalty over there, that's fine. There's one up here, go get that one. Let's make sure we renew our alliance with this guy. Establish a resident embassy, declare friendship, alliances, economic, accept. Should have got him to pay me, oh well. Level 2-1 is that we get bonus envoy points for every city-state that's tributary to our ally. So, we are soon going to have a level 3 alliance with Teddy, and when I say soon, I mean it's like 80 turns away. Just kidding. Soon, quote unquote. We don't want to pick up civil engineering yet. We want to delay this for as long as possible so that we can continue to build walls. Unfortunately, I don't really think I can delay any longer. I could go for cultural heritage, which would reveal shipwrecks, which would make it a little bit easier to get things. So that's the best delay that I've got on my hands. Just built a builder in here. We are going to start laying down forests. I need to pick a place where the Cristo Redentor is going. I also need to keep an eye out for the next guy. Oh, Eiffel I think is the last one. I must have missed one. Looks like we only got 2 of the great engineer guys in this game. So building the Cristo Redentor is going to be pretty tough this game. It is probably the most important one though. What we are going to do is we have another builder in here. Let's just keep getting builders so that we can develop our land properly for late game. Yeah, we need these things. Get that going. We need to save up as much money as we can. Go ahead and create that great work. We'll go to the next turn. Make peace. You're going to pay me a bunch of stuff. Sounds like a good deal to me. Let's start making sure we have open borders with people because we're starting to generate culture at like a reasonable level. We need to deal with Cyrus. We need to start generating a lot more culture. So where is the naturalist here? Boom. I need to take over these tiles with this city. Excuse me? Oh, right. Yep, we can create a thingy. Let's start retooling these guys. Ah, we can't do this one up here, but we can do this one here, which is fine, just as good. Go ahead and create this one, that's fine, great work. We are going to plant a forest there for the appeal. 1, 2, 3. Want to lay out as much appeal as we can get. Alright, there's rifling. We want more faith if we can get it, but we need those Renaissance walls first. So let's make sure we're prioritizing that. I'm going to turn this into a lumber mill. Permanent forests that have no plans to be turned into thingies. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of one of these mines here, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and create our first national park. Very nice. Bunch of tourism now. If we check the tourism map mode, you can see this bog here, generating 256 tourism. This has been like this forever, and I don't know why it says this number, but it's clearly not this number. And it really bothers me. Okay. If we harvest there, let's get the stupa, and then do another couple of these theater square investments. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do walls in here. I never built up my walls. It's a mistake. Let's generate a higher level of spy level in this city. Unit needs orders here. We are going to continue to extract artifacts. Doesn't matter what civilization it is that we extract from, because we're England. You want to buy this? I refuse this deal. Don't want to trade away any of my great works. Every piece of tourism is extremely valuable to me, although this is a religious great work, so I could probably trade it for another type of great work. This guy has a bunch of relics. I would kind of like to get those if I could. He probably will never trade them to me though. No, I really don't want to trade that. I'm sorry. I need that religious artwork.
Potatoes.
Iron Mountain is now following. Thank you very much. I apologize. I'm going to tell him I'll stop. I won't stop. So you need to get down to Leeds. The city needs help. Go ahead and build these 2 walls for me. Escape on foot. My spy was killed. That's unfortunate. We're going to rebuild him in London. Spies are an important part of my economy. They're how I purchase the archaeologists that I'm using. You go ahead and continue to steal from here. You chop that down. You go ahead and put a forest there. The appeal should start coming up in here. We need to get rid of this though. We also might need to get rid of that mine there. You have the ability to run over here and grab this. That's fine. Get that relic, get that artifact so that we can continue to generate more. Do I still... he stole suzerainty. I wish there was a way for me to set an alert that would let me know if somebody stole suzerainty from this guy. Because this is like almost all of my science generation is coming from having suzerainty over that guy. Like, look at all the science I'm getting from it. It's just incredible. We're going to chop there. That'll get that spy a little bit quicker, and we'll go to the next turn. You're going to chop here and put a forest there. You're going to pick that up. Very nice. Quinchy Hang. Chinchui Hang. Pretty soon we will have the availability of seaside resorts, and we can also build the Sydney Opera House, which has a lot of room for great works of music. It might be a thing worth doing. Since we have it unlocked so early, I could probably place it in like Newcastle upon Trent or something, or in Norwich. Could be a thing that we do. I'll think about it. We will want to put a lumber mill there. We are going to put a forest there. Let's see if we can... How much until we can afford 1,800? So it's going to be a while. How do I get more faith? There's not really a way for me to really generate more faith right now. Let's go ahead and get that artifact. I'm not going to be trading any of my great works, thank you. I need them for myself. If I were to give them away, it would defeat the purpose of the game that we are going for, the cultural victory. Knowledge of astronomy has increased here. We finished our Renaissance walls in here. Picking up the zoo would be quite nice. It would let me get extra amenities. I think I really need to get the stupa here. I need as much faith as I can possibly get. Let's actually double check that we're working reasonable things here. Yeah, it looks like we're not working any surplus food that we shouldn't be. University has been completed in here. I think I'd like to keep getting archaeological museums. Renaissance walls. We need those. In fact, this city totally should have been building those a long time ago, and I totally should have cancelled these builders. But not a big deal. Okay. We're going to put a forest there. We'll turn it into a lumber mill. We are going to trade with Washington to continue. We're going to build some more lumber mills in here. You are going to extract this. We're going to choose an artifact. Let's take a barbarian one again. There's another artifact near Sheffield. Oh yeah, you're right. I missed that one. We'll pick that one up. We'll send the guy out this way. See if we can pick up some artifacts. Once I get the money from a couple more spy steals, there we go. We can buy another one. So now we need to start purchasing from... Alright, we need another archaeological museum. I might have to purchase it, which is suboptimal. I should have had it pre-built. Go ahead and continue to steal money from me. You go ahead and place this down. You're going to keep looking for artifacts. Have a themed museum. We'll also be revealing a bunch of shipwrecks, which is quite nice. So we can claim a great person here. Looks like a great work of music. We won't actually be able to do much with that yet. We can, however, pick up the entertainment complex in my capital, which will net us a little bit of extra tourism throughout the game. Let's think about this. What is going to matter here? The extra trade route would be amazing if I could get it. Or do I want the entertainment complex? The entertainment complex is quite good. The extra amenities are really nice. Chop here. Pick up the archaeological museum. You keep searching. Send you over there. Looks like America has built some of those guys. We have this guy waiting for an assignment. Let's go to Tbilisi. Start stealing from Georgia. We have this guy. He can't really do anything right now, so we'll just hang on. Are there any great people that I need to take note of? No. Hopefully the one that I really, really need, the scientist, isn't gone. No. Looks fine. Looks like we've got plenty of time to get the right one. Looks like we're going to get James Joyce. We have plenty of these points. Alright, good stuff. We are going to keep stealing money. Build a lumber mill there that turns this into like a reasonable production tile. The really nice thing about steel, as well as giving us access to the Eiffel Tower, is that it'll actually increase our lumber mills. And this is about when we start building up lumber mills and forests in general, just to give our empire extra production in the late game of culture. We're also going to want to build some coastal amenity districts wherever we can. Right, there's cultural heritage. I'm thinking in Norwich. I need to actually build a Royal Navy dockyard. Did I mention I didn't actually unlock that? Oh dear. Let's quickly take a turn to grab that. No, I want to get steel first. Steel is way more important. We just got a... Let's have a look. Choose our civics. So now, unfortunately, we are going to have to go ahead and pick up civil engineering and go straight into the Cristo Redentor, but that's okay. We're going to pick up the stupa in here. We need it badly. Let's make sure we're still Susan of Babylon. Joyce is good to confuse the casual tourists. That's true. Let's jump in there. We're going to redo that. You're going to hold on there. You are going to continue to drop down more forests. You are hunting for artifacts, and you found a couple actually, which is really nice. You're going to grab that one. I'll make that a Cyrus one. We'll go to the next turn. Some Renaissance walls finishing. Unfortunately, when we finish civil engineering, we will obsolete the limes card. So that's why I try to delay that as long as possible while I'm still building walls in my cities, because I just get extra production efficiency out of doing that. Alright, we have completed the Renaissance walls in here. We have a few things that we would really like to pick up. I think picking up the stupa in here is actually a pretty good idea. I'd also like to put down some lumber mills. So that's kind of important too. Let's send you on a big long journey. You need to hang out there. Can I actually move this great work from the capital? I can, so I should be able to create a great music and sell it next turn. You grab that, choose artifact, Lautaro, that's fine. We'll go to the next turn. This one is almost full, one more, and we'll have another full archaeological museum. Really, 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 really nice. We are losing loyalty in Norwich. I need to get a cultural alliance with Teddy Roosevelt again now. Let's go for the cultural alliance. You are going to pay me. Thank you, 10 gold per turn is pretty reasonable. Civil engineering. We are going to put in the production towards wonders so that we can get the Eiffel Tower that little bit quicker, and we're actually also going to put in the +1 movement in friendly territories so that we can move our builders around and develop a little bit quicker. I really don't want to spend money on this, but I kind of feel like it's necessary. We're not too far away from getting another naturalist. You're hanging on there. Do you have a research alliance with one of the other civs might help your science game? There's nobody who is friendly enough in trade range to get a research alliance with, and I have all my alliance slots taken up basically. Lumber mill, go there. Let's continue. Now I could do tech stealing, but money is kind of like way more important to me right now. You go here. That's another themed museum. Double check. Alright, so I still have suzerainty of Babylon. I actually have to close my window because it's getting pretty damn cold in here. Alright. Next turn.
There are 3 things extremely hard.
Let's see. University completed here in Norwich. Eiffel Tower in London is what we're going to be doing. Immediately switching over. We want to get this as fast as humanly possible. We're making 53 production per turn. Plus we have this guy who we can wake up and slam into this and take additional turns off it. Eiffel Tower is super important for us. Halsdorf is now following. Thank you very much, Halsdorf. Appreciate it, my dude. Really need to get this up, so we will just spend like a turn faffing a boot with this guy. Then you're gonna hold on there. I can delete this now that I've placed the Eiffel Tower. You are going to continue to trade with Washington because it's a really good yield on that trade route. You need to start prepping up Nottingham for the late game. We're pretty much rushing straight to radio now. Put a forest down there. Oh, my science game is fine. Like, look at it. We've pretty much doubled our science in the last, like, 20 turns. It's just a matter of getting my great works out. And my science game will be totally 100% fine.
And all I ask is
Alright, so let's go ahead and start building the Royal Navy dockyard in here. There's a good chance maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. We'll get the thingy. Slam you into there, 8 turns until that finishes. If we don't get that, it's going to be a tough game. You go ahead and steal money there, that's fine. You are building lumber mills. We're going to place down the forests first, I think. Nope, not trading away any of my great works. No intention of doing so. I'm allied with your enemy. Okay, you're allowed to be upset at that if you want. Nope, not trading away any of my great works. Goodbye. You are the weakest, Lautaro. Goodbye. Alright, there's shipbuilding. Nice. We stole some more gold. We can buy another archaeologist soon. Let's get a watermill zoo. Really should do theater square festivals. You're holding on there. You're planting forests for me. You are continuing to steal money. Tech stealing is fine too. Okay. That is a surprise war. Alright, so it looks like Persia declared war on me again, which is double plus extra super obnoxious. So how do we take care of this? I need you to not have that selected. You become a musketman. You need to shoot that guy. You need to do damage. We need to get rid of these bombards. Other things we don't mind so much. Thankfully my cities do have a lot of health because of my building of Renaissance walls. Become a field cannon. You are going to continue to steal gold from him. Hey, how's it going, Ular Frere? More Persians on the border, that's true. They're always causing issues. Can we move to a more profitable city here? You're only getting 400 gold a turn now in Washington. You go to like Baltimore, New Orleans.
Potatoes.
Hey, how's it going?
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew,
Fire
boil
Frere,
'em,
thank you for
mash 'em,
following. I
stick 'em in a
appreciate it,
stew.
dude. Okay. Jiaodong, 900 gold. We're going to go to Jiaodong. Okay, so we'll lose a few units here, but we should be able to defend ourselves pretty well. Yep, we can be friends again, Georgia. I'm actually going to see if I can get an alliance with them. Yep, seems reasonable. Should have done open borders with him mutually. Alright, America is helping me because they're my ally, which is nice. I think China might be helping me too. Yeah, China's helping too. Let's get an alliance with Georgia. Religious alliance. Would you pay me? Yes, you will. So we need to take out these artillery guys as a priority. Because they're the ones who can actually do damage to our cities. You jump in there and heal. You're going to shoot there. You're going to shoot there. You're retreating back to city. You're going to become a musketman. You're retreating back to here. You stand in that district. We need to provide as much defense as we can. You have rise and fall? I do indeed. You are going to take barding so that you're better defended. You're waiting there. You're planting forests for me. Yeah, I don't mind losing some units. It's okay. We should be able to defend this with our Renaissance walls and shooter units in our cities. Particularly, like for example over here, should be pretty easy to take care of. Like this. We can also get artillery now. Bunch of kills. So we want archaeological museums, ideally. Heroic Age coming? Hell yes, baby. Heroic Age in the late game. I'm not seeing any coastal shipwreck relics or artifacts. There's a few in here, actually. Where'd my... Didn't I have a guy walking over here? Did he kill my archaeologist? I thought archaeologists couldn't be killed, they just get sent back. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I need this guy. Can I trade anything away? That's a good question. I don't need to trade away any horses. I have no luxuries to trade because Persia took my city that had my surplus luxuries, which is pissing me off. Yeah, extra trade route would actually be a huge contribution to the empire. Neighborhoods do provide meaningful tourism. In fact, I should have placed all of these down pretty recently. It's a mistake that I didn't. But we don't want to build them right away, do we? Maybe we do. Neighborhood. There's a +5 on the river. It doesn't need to be like a really good neighborhood. It just needs to exist for it to be contributing to my empire's tourism output. Well, I guess here is fine. I'm gonna finish that Theatre Square Festival. Neighborhood. There's a good neighborhood over on this hill. Would also like a commercial hub if I could get it. Right there. You building a neighborhood, Leeds? Nope. You need to build a neighborhood. Right there is fine. Doesn't really need to be anywhere spectacular. It just needs to exist. Maybe a few more military units need to build to replace the casualties from this war. Nope. I'm pretty much unkillable at this point. So yeah, I'm not worried at all. Yeah, place that there. Really, really, really need the Eiffel Tower, though. That's, like, critical. Let's turn you into a caravel. Sure. Need this money. Burning through my money like crazy. Need way more money. Like, look. These are barely touching my cities. They did 3 damage to my city. Like, 3 meaningful damage. Which is, I don't need to... Probably don't need to point out that that's not a lot. So, like... Zero fear. We're killing the units. We're killing like multiple units per turn. So yeah, I don't think we're in any sorts of trouble. You wait there. You wait there. Go ahead and take the suppression. You are going to start doing this sort of stuff. You go into alert here. What about naval troop? England has a good navy in this game. Not really the sort of game for a navy. Don't need it. Know where to build it. Doesn't help me win a cultural victory. That's always the question you gotta ask yourself. I see a lot of people will do things when they're playing Civ. That... Whoa, Norwich.